Hello guys, you see where I am in the floor? Yeah, I got playground. This is my spot. Okay. We got about a minute before class. Get some water. Hopefully you're ready. I just got an update that we're going live. Good to know. Heard Joanne said she was sore the last few days because of those abs. Oh, hello, Ronald. Hello. Oh boy. Hello. Alright guys, what's up? It's 3 o'clock. Might as well get the party started. This is the third week of doing this, so I think we're all professionals now. We got something going on. So a little bit different this week with kind of the way I structured the class. Not necessarily anything too crazy. I think a few less exercises than last week's, but this week we're going to keep all the working times to be a minute. So last week we did a minute for the first round, 45 for the second, and then 30 for the last. This time we're keeping it 3 exercises per round, and then each exercise is a minute with about a 15-20 second rest time in between. So we'll start with our warm-up. So just some huggers, going back and forth, left over right, right over left, reaching back, not just moving the arms here, reaching way back, and then coming around hugging. Coming around hugging. Hopefully we can get a normal class in here soon. That'll definitely be the goal. I love doing the virtual, but I kind of miss doing it with y'all in here. I miss the energy, that's for sure. Butt kicks. Butt kicks, butt kicks. Get some cracking going on. Cracking, cracking. Today's such a beautiful day though. I wish we could class. Such a nice day out. Butt kicks! And then high marches. You don't have to be so fast. I'd rather you keep that nice tall posture and then driving those knees straight up. Was watching a few chair exercise YouTube classes today, so got a few different ideas from it. So I'm actually kind of excited to just try it myself. And last but not least, standing, we'll go into quick feet, and then I have a little bit of a warm up in the chair. But quick feet, quick feet, quick feet. Moving and grooving. Ooh. Hopefully you got music, because I can't have music. And I wouldn't want you to just listen to me the whole time. That would be boring. Alright, relax. Grab your chair. We'll definitely be needing the chair for quite a lot today. Like I was telling you a little bit about the exercises today. As we do it, we'll go into some seated marches. So as we do some seated marches, big thing with this is going to be holding that upright posture and not necessarily leaning to get that foot up, trying to bring that foot up without anything moving. So a lot of the exercises we'll be doing today will be in a chair. Don't necessarily think the chair is the modification. I do have kind of some things where you can try to change it around by using the floor, but don't think just because we're using the chair a lot for this workout means it's modified or anything like that. We're still going to get a heck of a workout just by sitting in the chair and using this as our tool today. And some kicks, still nice tall posture, still getting things moving, grooving, about to get it going. So it's not about speed with this, even though I am going kind of fast. Just nervous, I'm just nervous. Back and forth. Oh, we got another person on. Can't see that far away. Kick, kick, kick. Extending those legs out. Last but not least, in the chair, still sitting up tall, thinking about posture, thinking about a string lifting you straight up, not overarching, but just trying to get tall. So twisting to the right, and then going twisting to the left. Twisting to the right, and then twisting to the left. Twisting to the right, twisting to the left. I wore a blue shirt today, so you can see actually how much I sweat doing these daggone exercises. I'm already sweating doing some warm-up. So I can't wait. It should be fun. Almost done. Alright. Let's get down to round one. So 3 exercises, kind of 4 rounds. Just because one of the exercises is going to be one leg and then we got to do the other leg. So first exercise, you're going to need the chair. They're single leg squats. So easier to kind of show you kind of foot position, turn sideways. Let me see if I'm still good. So we're here. So, God, it's hard to see. So with this one, the feet are going to be the biggest thing from what you do a normal squat where your feet are apart, about hip width apart, and then you're going into your squat. This one, your feet are going to be pretty close together. You're going to stagger your feet. So one foot's going to be a little bit farther in front of the other one. So one foot's closer to the chair, the other foot's kind of pushed away from the chair. So the farther that the foot that's in front, the farther that foot is away from this back foot, the harder it's going to be. The closer it gets, not the easier it's going to be, but it kind of transfers back into doing just like a normal squat. So foot is going to be far away. You can kind of put the back toe to the front heel, and then you're going to sit down and then right back up. So it's going to we're trying to do a single leg squat, even though both feet are on the ground, but as you notice, you should feel a lot more tension in the foot that's closest to the chair. So the foot that's closest to the chair is going to be the one we're working. So again, you can modify this one very easily. You can either walk that foot away from the chair, the one that you're not going to be working, which is going to make it harder. The farther the foot is away, harder. The closer the feet are together, the easier it's going to be. So we're going to go 1 minute with the right leg, and then we'll switch, and then 1 minute with the left leg with the right leg out in front. Plank holds or seesaws, so we'll be on the floor. So going to the floor, and I know we've done a lot of planks, so normal plank, hands under shoulders, feet are together, and then I'm kind of holding this position. So I'm holding, I'm not letting anything drag, kind of sag, so I'm keeping my core tight, and then I'm not letting my shoulder blades kind of pull down. I'm trying to push up through my shoulder blades, or I'm trying to push up through the ground. So that's the normal plank. The seesaws, I just wanted to throw in a little bit different, just to have a little variety. So the seesaw, you're going to go, instead of being on your hands, you're going to go to the elbows. So elbows here. So I'm going to go elbows under my shoulders, so basically where my hands would be. And then from my feet, I'm going to push forward and then pull back. I'm going to push forward and pull back. So I'm using my toes to go forward, and then I'm almost using my forearms to push myself back. So when you do this, it's not about how quick, fast you go. It's more about that controlled nature of nice and controlled, still not letting anything sag, still holding good form, and you're just rocking back and forth. My shoulders aren't going to go too far away from my elbows. I'm not going way over here and then way back here. I'm staying pretty close to that normal neutral spot. All right? So pick one of the two, plank holds or seesaws. You can kind of flip-flop them because we'll be doing these multiple times. Last thing I got, back to the chair, captain's chair speed bag. So this is one that I saw in the video. So this captain's chair, done these a time or two. We'll do them a time or two too today. So sitting on the edge, you're leaning back, feet are up, and then I'm going into that speed bag. So just right over left, small circles. The first round, we'll kind of do a little bit different with each round with this, because we're able to hold it here. We can go side to side. We can stay on one side. I'll more talk us through that one. We won't necessarily just stay in the front with that one. Any questions? Good. All right, let's begin. So each station, 1 minute long. We're going through each thing 3 times. I usually say that very confidently in the beginning, and then when I get to about the halfway point, I'm like, why didn't we do this just 2 times? Well, if it sucks for me, then it's got to suck for others too, and we like suck, don't we? All right, so starting with the chair, we're going to go into single leg squats. We'll be going back and forth from the chair most of the day. Single leg squats, get my timer ready. Put you right here. Alright, so pick your foot, right or left. I'll start with my right foot closest to the chair. My left foot's going to kind of be pushed away. So remember, the farther that foot is away from the leg that's closest, the harder it's going to be. So starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. So when you're doing it, you're going to feel mostly, like I said, in the foot that's closer to the chair. I mean, obviously the other foot's going to stay on the ground, so you might get a little push off from it, but you're not going to be able to get much strength with that leg. You're going to feel that the leg that's closest to the chair is handling most of it. You can really push that foot forward. But if this is too much, just go back to those normal squats, feet kind of hip width, and then nice and slow squat. I'm more looking for form rather than just doing it or completing it. Form over everything. 15 seconds. Boom. Boom. 10 seconds. I'm already sweating. Hopefully you are too. I don't want to be the only sweater here. 3, 2, 1. I cheated. I should have done one more. Switch sides. I'll switch my legs around. You don't have to switch the chair. Actually, I don't know why I did that. I really don't know why I did that because the timer's behind me now. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rookie mistake, Mike. Rookie mistake. Come on. It's your 3rd class. You should be a pro by now. I know. Like 7 weeks without boxers, you start talking to yourself. It gets a little crazy. So when you go down, try to hold your weight forward. I kind of saw myself do a little momentum where I kind of did one of those. That helps me if I keep my weight forward and then go back up a lot harder. I don't have that momentum to help shoot me back up. 10 seconds. I did it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Alright, plank holds or seesaws. Your pick. Plank holds or seesaws. Also, if you don't want to get on the floor, there's a few floor exercises today. If you don't want to get on the floor, planks, you can try to do with your chair. Kind of using your hands on the chair, still hands under shoulders, and you could be here. I wouldn't necessarily do the seesaws on the chair, just because if you get back here, you can start pushing that chair forward. But if there's anything that you can't do that we're doing in the workouts, some people have bad knees, hips, elbows, hands, anything. Go to high knees, go to quick feet, go to step jacks. Do something. That's the big thing, is just doing something. This is not necessarily the perfect recipe for Parkinson's. Doing something for sure. All right, captain's chair speed bags. Oh, crap, we didn't even do plank holds. What am I doing? I'm just trying to get out of the planks. All right, 3, 2, 1. We have begun. What am I? I need to be doing the seesaws. I'm messing up on day 3. I'm just cutting wood over here. Nothing to see here. Just cutting wood. Just cutting the wood. With the seesaws, it's hard to keep those hips up without letting them sag, especially when you go forward. Oh yeah, 15 seconds left, Daddy. You get tired doing the seesaws, just go to those normal planks. Pushing up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Alright guys, you get about a 30-second break, even though I gave you. Mike, what are you doing? You got captain's chairs, no break. Alright, get back in your chair. Alright, focus. Captain's chair. Alright, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, feet up. So with these, I just want you to go forward right now. So just go like a normal speed, not too fast, not too slow, just right over left, keeping those circles nice and tight. Hands up by the chin, elbows up. I know we haven't forgotten the speed bag, how to do the speed bag. So keeping those elbows up, keeping those arms twirling. You got about 20 seconds left. This actually distracts you from the abs. It's actually kind of nice. I almost punched myself. Don't do that. Don't punch yourself. That's not good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Now you get a break. Good job, Mike. You finally finished the first round. I tried to finish it 3 times already. Alright, about 30, 45 seconds, and then we'll get back into it. Luckily, I brought my water today, too. Not just some noob anymore. Woo! Oh yeah. I already see the sweat forming. I like sweat. First, so back to the single leg squats, the plank holds or seesaws, and then the speed bag captain's chair. With the speed bag captain's chair, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. We're still going to do the same captain's chair. We're still going to do kind of the speed bag, but we're going to add a little twist this time. How many we got today? Just checking in. Look at that, Joan. Glad you can make it. All right. Starting the single leg squats in 5, 4, pick left or right. Either way. 3, 2, 1. I'm going right. Let's go. Boom, and then back up. So when you do these squats, you're going to notice you're going to lean a little bit to that side or the side that's going to be pushing with that weight. So with my right leg closest to the chair, you're going to feel a little bit of a lean to that right side. The key is to try to stay nice and straight with it. So I'm still trying to sit back, straight back, not necessarily lean into that side. Still trying to sit back, nice and controlled, and then pushing up through that heel to really engage those glutes, engage those hamstrings, keep the pain out of the knee. It's a lot of good things, you know? A lot of good things. 10 seconds. I think the planks were the worst part of that whole thing last night. Those seesaws, good God. I had no idea. 3, 2, 1, done. Switch legs, give it a little shaky shake, a little shaky shake. Good thing is, good and bad thing, you got to do it one more time, but it's okay. Left leg now, or right leg, depending on which leg you just did. 3, 2, 1, we have begun. Sitting back, and back up. I didn't like that one too much. Boom, right back up. Boom, right back up. Trying to really focus on the leg that's closest. Even though you might want to cheat with that other leg, keep those hands off those knees if you can. You don't want to push up. I want you to use those legs to get yourself up. Almost there. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, plank holds. I remembered this time. Or seesaws. Plank holds or seesaws. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have begun. I'm going to go plank this time. Those seesaws took it out of me last time. I don't know, Ron's probably doing those seesaws too, so I might as well get down there. Can't let Ron have all the fun. Can't let it. Woo, doggy. Keep those abs tight. That core is gonna work if you engage it. It's not gonna work on itself. You gotta brace it. Almost there. 20 seconds. But you're like, Mike, 20 seconds is a long time. Well, it's better than a minute. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Nice work, guys. Nice work, nice work. Last but not least, the captain's chair speed baggers. I'm surprised we haven't thought of this exercise long before this. Just seems like we do speed bag, we do captain's chair. Just never thought to put them together. All right. About 10 seconds. I'll give it a breather. Just kidding. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up. Leaning back. Don't touch the chair. So we're going to go side to side. So when you do this, you don't have to go super fast with your twist. I want you to keep your legs in one spot. But from my hips to my head, I can twist side to side. So my fists are going to stay right in front of my chest the whole time. Still rotating. Like you're actually hitting it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Last water break before we switch it up. Water, and then we got one more time of doing all that again. Man. I'm glad I brought this time. It's warm in here today. Woo! Woo! Feels good! About 30 seconds. We'll get the show back on the road. Woo! Single leg planks. Man, we haven't gotten out of round one yet. Oh man, it might be an hour and a half class today. Who knows? We'll see. Only the strong will survive. Alright, we are starting with those single leg squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pick a leg, any leg. Doesn't matter, we got to do both of them. So with this one too, you might be thinking like, Mike, I don't want my knee going over my toe, right? No, you don't want your knee going over your toe. I still want to keep my weight in my heel, so that's a big key is, if my weight's staying in my heel and my knee's going a little bit forward, that's okay. As long as it's not if your heel is coming off the floor and you're pushing with your toe, that's not good. That's no bueno. So it's okay a little bit, like a very little smidge. You don't necessarily have to keep that knee right over that ankle for it to keep that knee safe, to keep it, okay. You have a little flexibility going over that toe, a little bit, but nothing super going. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch, and we're off. And when you do single leg, you're probably going to notice your knee's going to want to kind of move a little bit more. So it'll definitely move a little bit. It's not going to be a statue or concrete, but you might just have to go a little slower to where you're more controlled over what that knee is doing. And that's pretty much my focus when I do this one, is I'm focused on, one, controlling everything, still nice form, but kind of really paying attention to what my knee is doing. Is it wiggling? Is it moving? I want it to be pretty solid. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, or seesaws? Planks or seesaws? I don't know. We'll pick one. Planks or seesaws or happy feet. Either way, you can't get on the floor. We gotta move. We gotta do something. All right, 5, 4, planks or seesaws. 3, 2, 1. We have begun. Holding it strong. Hold, 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 hold. Good. The big one is probably with planks is going to be shoulder blades, in my opinion. Everyone kind of sags into their shoulder blades. Not many people think to push through their arms through the ground. You want to physically feel like you're pushing yourself through the ground when you do this, because then that's going to kind of push those shoulder blades away from each other. And then that's when you know you got it. I didn't know where I was going with that. 5, 4, 3, and done. Switch. Last thing, captain's chair speed bags. The last little switcheroo to this one. So we've done just normal. We've done side to side. Now we're going to go up and then down. Up and then down. Oh yeah. So still sitting on the edge. I'm leaning back a little bit. When my legs come up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up. So I'm starting low. I'm going to start at my stomach. I'm working my way up, over my head, and then back down. Working my way back up. Ah! Turn the head around. All the way back up, overhead, and then back down. Yeah, if you're wearing a hat, don't hit your hat. All the way back up, over the head, and then back down. I know over the head is not a normal speed boxing position. For some of us it is. Not saying anything to short people, but not a normal position, but we're trying to work more of the shoulders with this part. Not necessarily trying to be speed bag perfect. 3, 2, 1, and done. Grab some water. I'm going to go over the next round of fun. Round of fun. Woo! Jump or heel raise. Oh, great pick next. Alright. So if you like squats, good. We got more squats coming up. If you don't like squats, good. We got more squats coming up. So the first one, did this on the first day of the first class with me. Jump or heel raise squats. So getting out of that staggered squat stance that we did for single leg, we're going to a normal or neutral kind of squatting position. I like to go feet a little outside my hips. I don't put my feet right underneath my hips. So feet a little bit outside the hips. Nothing crazy, not like a sumo wrestler, but just right outside the hips. Feet are straight. That's another key thing. And then from here, I'm going to squat down. I'm going to come up, and I'm either going to jump off the floor or go up into a heel raise. So I'm either going to go down and then a little hop, and then nice soft landing. Soft landing. Or you're going to go into a heel raise where you're going to, I don't want you to just pump it up and then back down. I want you to go up, squeeze, and then right back down, then squat, then squeeze, go up, hold for about a second or two. Don't just go up and then right back down. So either the jump or the heel raise. Next, this was also, this one was very interesting that I saw on a video. So, you're going to use the chair. So you know how we did, where we held the leg out one day? So we're going to hold that march. So you're going to hold the march, but the thing is, or the other thing we're going to do is, and then try to touch that foot. So boom, twist, try to touch that foot while holding the march. That foot's never going to come back down for the whole minute. So the whole minute I'm holding this, you might have to, my knee might be here, I might have to kind of cock it out a little bit just to have a little room to touch my foot. But I don't want to just reach, I want to almost twist, really get that core engaged. If I'm not twisting my trunk around, those shoulders aren't moving around, and I'm just kind of reaching, that's not the same thing. I want to get that reach, and I still want to hold this up. I don't want to be all clumped in, or I don't want to be just tight or, you know, in a ball. So 1 minute, tapping, touching the left foot, and then we'll go 1 minute, tapping, touching the other foot. Last thing for this round, side lying leg abduction. So if you don't like to get on the floor, here's the way you would do it standing. I'll show you standing first, and then I'll show you the floor. So standing, something to hang on to. Feet are together, stand up nice and straight. Toe is going to stay straight the whole time. With this one, the toe is going to want to kind of go out, kind of in the direction you're kicking. So toe is going to stay straight ahead of you the whole time. So I'm going to kick out and then back in. Kick out and then back in. So I don't want to twist that foot out, because then I'm going to feel it more in the front. I'm looking for the butt. All right? I'm looking for side butt on this one. So almost think of leading out with the heel. I'm kicking out with my heel on that one. Big thing with this one is just don't lean. I want to keep everything's posture related. If you can always go back to keeping posture, that's pretty much a lot of exercises. Hold posture while moving. So that's the standing version, so it's a little bit easier than the laying down version. So the laying down version, you're going to go on your side. So nice on your side. Big thing with this one that I see a lot of people, a lot of people not get wrong, but it's just everyone tends to do it. You want your hips stacked on top of each other. A lot of the times I end up pushing people to roll over a little bit more, because everyone's kind of leaned back in a nice comfortable position. So if I'm here, I want my hips stacked on top of each other, nice and straight like a pencil. And again, you want to think leading up with the heel. So notice how high my leg gets. I mean, it gets up there, but it's not super high. If my hips aren't stacked, and if I'm rolled back this way, my leg gets really high up there, and I'm not working any of the muscles that I'm trying to work. So I need to stack my hips on top of each other, go up leading with that foot. This is going to tell you if you're doing it right, how high this leg gets. So if I can only bring it up to this height, and that's me really trying to get as high as I possibly can. So if I'm only getting it to that height, great. If I'm getting it way up here, not right. So stack those hips up and then right back down. When we switch sides, you can just flip over, but same thing, hips stacked, lead up with that heel, then right back down. We're going to go a minute of each leg with this one. All right, gang, let's get to it. Obviously, I had to be Satan and start with the jump squats. Not a good pick by me, but hey, we live and we learn. All right, let's get the party started. Jump or heel raise squats. So we're either leaving the floor. If you're leaving the floor, I want nice soft landings. If you're doing the heel raise, I want you to do a nice 2 to 3 second pause at the top. All right, we are starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Boom. And then a little hop, Obviously, the higher I can hop, the harder it's going to be. But hopping. Man, this only did 20 seconds. Felt like a minute already, Mike. I'm already tired. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That wasn't terrible. It was bad, but it wasn't terrible. I thought those seesaws were much worse. Alright, seated march hold with toe touch. I'm actually excited about this one. This should be fun. So, sitting on the edge of the chair. Yeah. Sitting on the edge of the chair, more for posture, just so I can't lean back on it. Sitting on the edge of the chair, left or right leg first, doesn't matter. We're going to do both, but let's get it started. So, left leg up, and then I'm going to reach and touch with the opposite hand. So, 3, 2, 1, reach, touch with the opposite hand, and then back. Reach, touch with the opposite hand, then back. You want to see your chest move. I want to turn my chest or turn those shoulders, keeping everything upright and keeping everything braced or tight. Not super tight where I can't breathe, but braced. Keep that leg up the whole time. Man, I'm starting to feel a little burn there, Charlie. Starting to feel it. Boom. Boom. Boom! 15 seconds. Almost there. This one's a little harder than it looks, in my opinion. Might be easy for you. Definitely surprised me a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Ah! It's on fire! Get it off of me. Alright, other leg. 3, 2, 1. Other leg up. Twist, turn, touch that foot. Twist, turn, touch the foot. So again, it's not about just reaching, touching the foot. I'm rotating up the upper body. Rotate the upper body. Boom. Boom. Rotation and holding that posture up. Boom. Boom. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Last but not least, either in the floor or the chair, or not the chair, either the floor or standing. So standing again, you have something to hold on to here. I'm leading out, kicking out with that foot, kicking out with the foot, or laying down, I'm laying on my side. I'll do laying on my side first. I'll do the standing one the second round. And then third, I guess, is just up in the air. Alright, so laying on your side. We are starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So stacking those hips. And also this hand right here. This hand I'm cheating a little bit with. If I could, you can put it on something else. I don't want to necessarily rely on this hand to keep my abs braced. I want to use my stomach muscles to basically keep myself from kind of wobbling when my leg goes off or gets up in the air. So I'm cheating a little bit by having this kind of brace the floor. But if you put that hand or kind of just resting on the arm or something, those abs have to work just that little bit harder to stabilize everything. You got 15 seconds left. You're almost there. I know it burns a little bit. I know. I feel it too, mama. Feel it too. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. All right. Yeah, that was so fun. You know what? You just want to do it again. Might as well. All right. I'm in position. Hips stacked. Toes going to stay straight. Don't let that leg or that hip rotate. Always leading up with that heel. 3, 2, 1. We have begun. 3, 2, 1. Have begun. Boom. Kick in. Kick in. Kick in. Kick in. Oh, I'm cheating. I already told you my secrets on this one. I shouldn't have told you that. What was I thinking of? Man, the second leg, you feel a lot more. You're like, woo! We gotta do this 2 more times. This is crazy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. My butt is so... Ah! 3, 2, and done. Oh boy, that was fun. Alright, take a little break. Give about 30, 45 seconds. And then we're going to do it again. Because that's what we like to do. That's what we like to do. Man, yeah, that was the worst part of that whole thing. I thought the jump squats would have been the worst. Those daggone leg raises. My booty's feeling it. Alright. Back with my chair. Let me face it this way. So going back into those jump or heel raise squats, we are starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have begun. Oh yeah. Woo! I feel my butt now. It's definitely there. It's talking to me a little bit. Saying, hey, what you doing there, fella? I'm like, I'm working out. Got to burn them buns. Ooh, I'm not getting that high off the ground anymore. What's going on, Mike? I don't know, Mike. These suck now. Okay. 10 seconds. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Going seated march hold. Oh boy. So I'll flip it around. So picking a leg, sitting on the edge. I'll go left leg up. So left leg up, tapping with the right hand. Left leg up, tapping with the right hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up leg. Rotate, twist, touch. Rotate, twist, touch. Rotate, twist. You got it, touch. Boom. 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 Man, I never sweated so hard using no weights and just a chair in my own body. You can use anything, I guess. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Hang in there. I know that leg wants to go to the floor. Don't let it! Don't let that leg go to the floor! 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. 5, 4. No time to rest. 3, 2. Right leg up. Twist. Touch. Back over. Twist. Touch. Back over. Twist. Touch. Twist. And touch. Twist and touch. Twist and touch. Twist. Touch. Twist. Touch. Touch. Twist. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Oh yeah, side lying or standing leg abductions. You know, even though I'd love to meet y'all on the floor, I gotta show you how to do the standing ones. Wink, wink. Maybe my butt is too tired to do the laying down one. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So again, with the standing, just exact same way you would do it if I'm laying down. I don't want to crunch up. I want to feel it right on that kind of side butt muscle. When people do this, a lot of times they say, oh, I feel it working on the leg that's on the ground. You're going to definitely feel a workout on both legs. Obviously the one that's moving, and then the one that's on the ground. 2 reasons for the leg that's on the ground. One, for kind of balance, so it's got to basically stay stable. And then anything one-legged, so you're pretty much staying on one leg at this point. Anything one-legged, you're going to use a lot more of that glute to kind of stabilize those hips. I guess that was pretty much the same reason though, Mike. I think you're right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. And 5, 4, 3, 2, we're off. Kicking out to the side. Everything stays nice and straight. It's nice and straight there, Captain. Oh, yes. 15, 20 seconds in. You got a little ways to go. If you're on your sides right now, I feel worse for you guys. My goodness, my things were squealing that second leg. They said, no, I don't want to do this no more. Good thing is you only got 20 seconds. You're almost there. You're almost there. Hang in there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Get some water. We got one more time with that. And then we just have one more round. Then you'll be done. All done. I was just checking my time. We'll definitely be going over probably like 5 minutes, just so you know. Most of the classes I've done so far have gone a little bit over. I think it's just kind of just the amount of explaining I do right before each round. I think that's what kind of messes me up. But I don't mind. About 30 seconds left, and then we'll get back into those jump or heel raise squats. This is the part of the workout where I start forgetting what round we're at within the round. I'm like, have we done it twice or 3 times already? But I know we've only done it twice. I wish it was 3, because I don't want to get back on the ground and do those sideline leg kicks. Luke, I am your father. Oh boy. Alright. Let's get back into it. Last round of jump squats. Who's with me? Me! Good. Glad I got somebody. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round of jump squats. Yippee! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's good to know this is the last round of these. I don't know, I get happy about doing them anyway. Might as well, you know. 25 seconds. More than halfway done. Whee! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep. Next. Oh, I never remember the second part to this round. For some reason, I just can't. Alright, back to the seat. Sitting on the edge, pick your leg, left or right. I was just trying to see what both would feel like. Very awkward. Get your air back, Mike. Alright, right leg up, twist in, trying to touch with the left hand. So 3, 2, 1, twist, touch. Twist, touch. Twist and touch. Twist. You got it. Touch. Touch! Now one thing I've noticed doing this is the hard part is holding that knee up here, because once I get here, it wants to drop back down. So for me, I'm noticing that I gotta keep that knee raised up the whole time, because that's, with the knee up, is gonna get a little bit of those lower abs, but more importantly, you're gonna get those hip flexors that don't really get a lot of love. It's just hard to get exercises that involve it, like the marches we do involve those hip flexors. I'm doing it again, I'm dropping that leg. But not necessarily a lot of there's not a lot of exercises that key in on those hip flexors, and they tend to give us a lot of problems. 3, 2, 1, done. Other leg, other leg. All right, left leg up, twist, touch. We have begun. Oh, sorry. Jumped right into that round. I'm just so ready. Boom, boom, boom. Twisting, making sure that chest is moving, not necessarily just reaching. And if I'm twisting and I still can't touch that foot, I don't care. As long as that foot's off the ground and I'm getting that twist, that rotation in, the touch is small. That's small potatoes. If I can keep that leg up and twist, that's the meat I'm looking for. That's the real stuff right there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Last but not least, we're back on the floor or standing. I'll go back to the floor for this one. So, if I'm on the floor, making sure my hips, so I'm nice and straight, nice and pencil. So, hips stacked on top of each other. And then I'm rolling in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're rocking. Leading up, pushing up with that heel. Not leading up, pushing with the toe. Heel. Heel. Take a nap while you're down here. If you can. If you're that coordinated, take a nap and do leg raises. You're a champ. I can't nap when the burn's so bad. Yeah. Yeah, 15 seconds. Hang in there. That just means the second leg is going to be so much funner. Funner. That word needs to be used more. Funner. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Ow! Alright, switch sides. You can just flip over. You don't have to do all this. Oh, I think I'm out of the frame. There we go. Hip stacked, nice and straight. You can use this. This is not necessarily cheating. I was just trying to tell, a lot of people don't think that they are cheating by using this hand. But if you're too wobbly, heck yeah, use that hand. I'm not opposed to it. I just want you to know that if you can do it without touching, you're going to get a little bit more out of it. But I still want you to get something out of it, for sure. I mean, obviously you're seeing me touch right now, so it's definitely not the worst thing. Boom. 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 Oh man, the yawns are coming back. They were hitting hard this last week. Boom. Ooh! 10 seconds. Almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, my God. They haven't burned that bad in a while. Probably since last week. Alright. Last bit. So as you're getting water, I'm going to get a little water. I need some water. Grab some water and we're going last little bit here. Alright guys. The last round, a lot of the two previous rounds before had kind of like single leg things involved. The seated with the march, with the toe touch, and then the leg kicks. We both had to kind of double up on the round there. With this one, the last round, it's just 3 exercises. There's nothing on there that's doubled, so we'll be able to go a little bit quicker compared to the other 2 rounds. But in this round, there's going to be a little bit of a curveball. So, first exercise, stomach to feet. So, stomach to feet, we did day 1. So, all it is, so 2 different ways I want you to think about this. So there's one way called an inchworm. So an inchworm is I'm starting standing up, and then I'm going to reach down to the ground. I might have to lean over a little bit, but know that you must have the shoulder strength to do it, because once I lean over, I better be able to catch myself with my hands, because I'm going to catch myself with my face if I don't. So you can bend over, keeping those legs straight, and then reaching down. Actually, if you can't bend over, don't have that flexibility yet, just widen that stance out. I know this, I think Joanne did it in one of my classes that we did. So by widening that stance out, you're making yourself a little bit shorter, and you're able to not necessarily land on those arms. You can kind of go down nice and easy on them. So from stomach to feet, so I'm going down to my stomach. So this is the inchworm way, so I'm using mostly my arms. So here is the stomach part. I'm going to work my way back up, pushing up with those hands. So that is different than the next way I'm going to show you. So I'm going to do that one more time, just because I don't think I explained that very well. But again, stretch those feet out, make yourself a little bit shorter, just so you won't need a lot of flexibility to get down to the ground if you do so choose to do it this way. So first, reach down for the ground. You're going to need a lot. This is going to be a lot of arm, shoulder work. So I'm going to reach down. I'm going to start walking my hands forward, walking my hands forward, walking my hands forward. Once I get to a plank position, I'm going to almost go down into a push-up, but just think I got to get my stomach to the floor, and then I'm going right back up. So I'm going pushing back up, and then walking with just my hands back to my feet. So a lot of shoulder, a lot of arm, a lot of tricep, a lot of upper body strength for this one. Another way to go from floor to feet, or stomach to feet, is kind of just kneeling down, and then kind of walking out that way. And then right back up, and then you're going to go back into the kneel, and then back up, and then right again. I'm going to kneel down. Make sure if you do this one, you want like a pillow. You want something underneath those knees. You don't want hardwood floor. You don't want anything hard. In the RSB room, we have the rubber floors, so that helps out with kind of my knees. So use a pillow, use a yoga mat, use something. Get a little cushion under those knees for this one. But so the second way to do that is very different than the first way. The inchworm, a lot more upper body strength to do than doing kind of the kneeling, boom, boom, stomach, kneel, and then right back up. So stomach to feet. I feel like I spent a long time explaining that. Anyway, here's the curveball. So we're going to go back to the floor. So the curveball is this. You're going to be doing one thing for 30 seconds, and then we'll be going straight into the next thing for 30 seconds, but they're both going to be pretty closely related. So the first thing is you're going to get on the floor, and in my class, the high intensity night classes know these very well, very, very well. It's a 90-90 hold. So you're going to start by laying on your back, knees are bent up, and then from here, I want to not necessarily push my lower back into the floor, but I want to feel a little bit of that roll with my hips. I want to feel kind of my tailbone is pointing that way. It's not pointing into the floor where I'm really rolled up into, I'm not really rolling my hips up. I'm just bracing those abs, and I feel kind of my tailbone shooting straight ahead of me or towards this wall this way. So I'm holding that brace a little bit. I don't have to do I don't have to crush my lower back with the floor, but just boom, roll those hips towards you, and then I'm going to raise those legs up. So this is a 90-90 hold. So for the first 30 seconds, I'm going to go out with my legs, and then right back in. Out with my legs, right back in. So, couple things. The closer my legs get to the floor, down this way, the harder it's going to be, the more strain I'm going to have on my abs. The higher my legs are, the less strain, a little bit easier it's going to be. And I don't think I have to extend my legs all the way, but I want you to feel like you're pushing you're getting that strain on those stomach muscles, and then you're pulling it right back in with the 90. So 90, pushing out, and then right back in. So we're going to go the first 30 seconds going out and in, and then the last 30 seconds is just going to be holding this position. Just hold, 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 hold. Nothing different. You're just here. This is it. This is the last 30 seconds. All right. Last but not least, we have seated dead bugs. And this is going to be interesting. It's going to remind us a lot of what those seated marches with toe touch were. But, so, I'm here, extending right arm, left leg, right arm, left leg, right arm, left leg, right arm, left leg. I did this for 2 people, Syra and Joanne. Syra, you should be leading this exercise. But with the dead bugs, you want, when you extend those, so arms are going to be in front of my shoulders, knees are just going to be up, kind of like captain's chair. I want to extend opposite arm, opposite leg away, and then boom, right back to center. Arms are in front of my shoulders, and then when I extend my legs, I'm not going to touch the floor. I'm going to extend that leg out, but still that leg's going to hover. But I'm going to go opposite leg, opposite arm, going out and then back in, out and then back in. Any questions? Good. Let's get things started. Starting from stomach to feet. So the first round, I'll do kind of the inchworm style, the first style I first showed you, which is the one that takes a little bit more upper body strength. And then I'll do the kneeling one, which honestly with that one, you're doing lunges incorporated with it. It's not necessarily easy, but it definitely takes away a lot of the upper body strength from it. All right, let's get this party started in 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're off. Walk it down, plank it, stomach to back up, walk it back. 1, Captain. 2, tubby. 3, tubby. Walk it out. You get a little shorter. Oh yeah. Almost there. Got about 15 seconds. Last one. Can you do it? Can you do it, Captain? And done. Next, curveball, 2 for 1. In and out. 90-90, so we're going in and out on our backs and then holding that 90. So get back on the ground. My favorite ground. I love it. And we are going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. So pushing it away, pulling it up. Pushing it away, pulling it up. So when you push those legs away, you still want to hold that lower back where it's at, or those hips, really those hips, where they're at. Because you're going to feel, when my legs go out, my lower back kind of arches a little bit more than if it's here. But I want it to maintain, trying to talk into that, it's very hard. I want to maintain where my lower back is the whole time, no matter if my legs are way out there or if they're right here. And we're holding it. We went a little longer than we wanted to on that one. It's okay. It's okay. Oh man. Don't forget to breathe. It's easy to not breathe when you do core exercises. But breathe. It's important. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Switch into the chair. So come on up. Find your chair. We got the dead buggies. That'll be the end to the first part of round 3. So, legs are up, and then you're going alternating arms and legs. Sitting on the edge. Where's my timer? There you are. Alright, legs up, arms in front, and then opposite arm, opposite leg. We have begun. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Notice that opposite arm, opposite leg is extended, but the other side is staying right there until it goes back to that neutral position. It is kind of difficult to get your, not the timing, but just the coordination of it. Everyone wants to do the same arm, or the same side, same arm, same leg. But if you do opposite arm, opposite leg, you're actually a little bit more balanced. And man, this is burning. I feel it. Feel it to my spine, coach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Alright, take your little break. We got 2 more laps of that, and then we're done. We like done after we've done some work though. Oh no, I'm out of water. I'm gonna die. Alright. Finish up with that water. We got some stomach to feet to do. Alright. Next round begins in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And this time, instead of doing the walkouts with the hands, I'm going to be doing it with kind of the lunge with the more where you're on your knees. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's rock. So you're going to kneel, and then walk. Walk it out with those arms. Back up. Get back up over. When you get to here, you want to get over top of that leg. I forgot to mention that when I was showing you these. So I want to get over that leg. Walk it down. Back up. Boom. 30 seconds in. Halfway. 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 Almost there. 15 seconds remain. 3, 2, 1. Done. Alright, to the floor. Glad I'm still here. So going to your back, we're going in and out, and then into the 90-90 hold. Let me grab my timer. Put me on. Alright. Alright, we are going up in 3, 2, 1. We are off. Nice and slow out, nice and slow back in. I don't want to feel that lower back kind of pinch or any kind of pain in there. If I do, just kind of go a little bit. You don't have to go as far out. Even just doing like a seesaw action of it, that's fine. But if you can go out farther, you're going to get a lot more contraction in those core muscles. And a little bit more work. A little more strain, a little more shake. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And hold in that 90, hold that 90. Remember this one's 30 for 30. Oh boy, I love the bird. I want to shout, shout. Oh yeah. 3, 2, 1, down. Seated dead bug. Almost forgot about you, bud. Alright, grab your chair. We got to do this again. My goodness. I got a sweat stain on the floor. I can almost read what my shirt says. Alright. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs are up, arms are up. Opposite arm. Ah! Opposite leg. Whoa! Just holding this the stability on this one after doing those 90-90s. You definitely feel. It feels great. I mean, if I could do this every day, I would. I would do dead bugs in a chair every day. I should. It'd be good. Woo! Oh yeah. Look at my sweat stains, mama. Ah! Who's in it to win it? We're in overtime. You didn't know it was gonna happen. Me neither. But you got it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Final round! Let's go! Final round. Finish him. Thank goodness. I'm feeling it. I'm gonna need a protein shake after this. Oh man. Stomach to feet, 90-90, dead bugs. That's doable, right? We can do that. Alright, let's do it. Alright, stomach to feet, I'm going to go back into the inchworm style. You can do the kneeling format. Do whatever you want. It's okay. It's the last part. Don't quit now, though. You've come this far. We are going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it down. Walk it down. Boom. Walk. Walk. Work. 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 I'm working. Are you working? Are you working? Halfway. Not what you want to hear. I know. You want to hear 10 seconds left. I know. Me too, sometimes. Woo! 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Might as well stay down here for the 90s. I'll grab you. Thank you, sir. All right. 90-90s, out and in. And then we're holding it for 30. 30 and 30. All right, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're off. Boom. Boom. Holding that tailbone, pointing it right away from you or into the, I don't know if there's a wall right there for you, but for me, there's a wall. Pointing it right at that wall. Woo! 20 seconds in. This is terrible. Ah! 3, 2, 1, hold. You're almost there. Don't stop. Don't quit. Don't quit now. If you haven't quit already, don't quit now. You already missed your chance. You already missed your quitting chance. You should have done that round 1. But you're here now. You're at the end. You're at the end. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My gosh. Final thing. Back to your chair. Dead bugs, seated version. Let's get it on. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last thing, guys. Final thing. It's the final countdown. 20 seconds in, almost there, 40 seconds left. That's not that many seconds compared to all the minutes you've already done. I mean, we've already done 4, 8, that's 12. I can't count that high. What am I trying to do? Ugh. Ah! Ugh! 20 seconds. Oh man, I'm falling apart, coach! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Good job, guys. That's it. Great class today. If you survived, if you did it with me, thank you. It's always nice to not have to suffer alone. We're still keeping the same schedule, so see me next Wednesday. Same time, same place. I might be outside, who knows? Hopefully it could be just as nice and we could do this outside. I might have to sweat a little bit more, but it's okay. We'll see you next time, guys. It was fun. Peace!